Welcome to our show. We have a great show today, guys. Do not go anywhere. Don't change that dial. It's going to be great. I'm loving it. Can't wait. Don't go nowhere.
KSal. Yeah, KSal. Get dreams. KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move. KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move. KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move. Yeah, KSal. On the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move, she on the move. Now what you hear, this ain't no test. You rockin' with the best, and sometimes things get a little crazy, but that we won't address. And so sit back and enjoy the show. Go, go, KSal, go. Get into the groove and watch KSal move. Yeah, KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move. KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move. KSal. On the move, on the move, on the move, on the move, she on the move. Yeah, KSal. On the move, on the move, she on the move, on the move, she on the move.
So, guys, you may not know that we have a wonderful school here. It's called GLA Academy School of Excellence, and it's called God's Little Angels Learning Center. So we service children from infancy all the way up through 8th grade. So on Friday, we had 2 graduations. We had our preschoolers, which are 4-year-olds, and our kindergartners. So that graduation was really, now, it was an anointing that came down because the kids were singing, and it was such a great moment. They started crying. So we were crying and we were singing, and the graduation was really, really nice. And then at 2 o'clock, we had our 5th graders and our 8th graders. They graduated. It was a very prestigious moment. The good Dr. Scott was there along with a lot of public officials, and the kids did an amazing job. They just made me proud. The parents were happy, we were happy, we were exhausted. So at 5 o'clock, when it was all over, and we finally got everyone out of the building, poor Fresh, because I had Fresh there as early as probably 7 in the morning. Fresh is our cameraman, and he came and he recorded all this great stuff. So at 5 o'clock, I said, okay, Fresh, make sure, okay, let me tell you guys this. I also had a show with the great Moon Man. He was on my show earlier, so you guys know Moon Man. He is a promoter. He has been around for 50 plus years. Not only is he still on radio in DC, he does a TV show, and he's on multiple stations. He was like one of Kathy Hughes, who owns Radio 1, first employee. And Moon Man and I, we have a great relationship, a great business partnership where we give events. Southern Soul events is one of the things we give right now. Now, Southern Soul, let me just tell you, Southern Soul is a new wave in the North. Now, Southern Soul came from the South. Southern Soul is a vibe. It is a genre of music. So that particular music has to do with like blues.
Our friends will be there. If we miss a step, honey, they won't even care.
R&B, quartet. You give a show and you sing like you're in love. It's just like that type of music. So this is our second event. We gave one last year. It was a success. But this year, we're giving it at the beach, Grays Beach in Southern Maryland. So unfortunately, but fortunately, it was the very next day after graduation. So we had to jump in the van, pack our stuff, pick up Q. Poor Miss Tanya picked her back up. She tried to go home and take a nap, okay? That didn't go well. So when we picked her up and we picked up Q and Kiara, well, Kilo, as well as myself, it was 5 of us. We got in the black van, we rode down to Southern Maryland. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the show. The event was absolutely fabulous. We had vendors selling all types of things from food to jewelry to some wonderful things, as well as campers, RVs, motorcycles pulling up, people putting up tents. We got a beautiful stage. The water is behind the stage. The lights, camera, action, guys, it was amazing. I loved it. It just felt like the country just hit Southern Maryland. And I just loved it. The artists were on stage. They were amazing. I was able to interview some of the artists, but I'll tell you, Southern Soul on the water. Awesome event.
When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without a high school diploma. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers.
Your achievement has set an example for so many students. Most importantly, your daughter.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free adult education centers near you.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? It's your girl KSal in the building, y'all. And I am super duper excited because I got the stars in the building. We are here at the Southern Soul on the beach with the bands, but I got some of the wonderful artists here. We're in the camper waiting for them to go on stage because you know they're going to kill it. Am I right, y'all? Yeah, yes. No question, no question. Well, I got the one and only Miss Jody in the building. Hey, Miss Jody.
Hello, how are you doing?
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know what, Miss Jody, you are the queen. You are number one. You look like an angel, but you can turn it up on that stage, and that's what I love about you. You put on a wonderful, fabulous show. Accolades, accolades. You're doing your thing. You're building your empire, and I bow down to you, queen, because you're doing it. And I love it because a lot of people don't know about Southern Soul. Is that crazy? Especially up north. But Southern Soul, what is your true meaning of Southern Soul?
Well, when you use the title Southern Soul, it's like you put them in a bracket for the South, but actually it's expanding everywhere.
Yes.
And even in the northern states, there are a lot of people. The northern states are built up on people from the South.
Yes.
So you got R&B, you got hip hop, pop, rap, you name it. And this is just Southern Soul. It's I would say contemporary R&B, blues, and with me, I just enjoy getting out there having fun. Getting my audience into what I'm doing, putting a smile on somebody's face, a friendly hello and how you doing. That goes a long way, and I have a ball. I have this song every time is like the first time, and I'm gonna tell you every time is like the first time. I'm one of those few that's still around that I still love and enjoy doing what I do, and it makes me feel good to put a smile on someone's face. It makes me feel good when someone comes up to me after, Miss Jody, we could feel you. When you that means a lot to me.
Well, you know what? We love you. We can tell that when you do it from your heart. You do it from your skills, from your gifts. And we love you. We want you to know that we love you, Miss Jody, for doing your thing, building your empire.
I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. And I love that. But you know what? We still have some of your friends that go on stage in the building. I got the one and only, and make sure I'm saying his name correctly. Donnie Ray is in the building.
Yep. What's going on with you?
Well, you know what, Mr. Donnie Ray? Well, it's great to be in the building with the stars, number one. So, Donnie Ray, tell me what you consider Southern Soul. What is Southern Soul to you?
Well, Southern Soul is a different type of music. Well, when I first came out, I'm one of the guys that pioneered some of this stuff. So when I first came out, Southern Soul, well, we were just trying to reach different people. Like you said, we got people from everywhere that's came from the South. So we were just trying to figure out a way to go with it. We actually didn't know because when I got with Sue Records from out of Shreveport, that's when I stepped into the realm. We tried to say, well, okay, how we gonna do this? What we gonna do with it? How we gonna present it? So when I came out with my first album, the the guy down in Shreveport, he was working on it then. And so he said, well, hey man, let's go ahead and finish your album, then we'll see what it's gonna do, and we'll see can we label it then. It wasn't a guarantee. But like I said, Southern Soul, when it first come out, it was just something we was trying to get done. And so it finally kept going. We kept going, work with this person, work with that person. All the radio stations. We didn't have internet now. So don't you young people think, hey, we did it easy. I did it the hard way. I sit on the phone day in, day out, every evening or every chance I got. I'm talking to different people, radio jocks like yourself. We just talk, call. And that's how I met Moon Man in the first place too, by being on the phone with him, talking to him. And so, hey, we just went on, put it out there and see what it was gonna do. So it finally caught a hope. And now it's going further than what I ever imagined. So I just feel great about it. And Southern Soul to me, hey, it's just one of those things like you said, when you got hip hop, this, that, and the other, soul. That's why they put soul with it, because they said Southern Soul. Then you had Tyrone Davis, Johnny Taylor, Lil Milton, all these people right here, Southern Soul and Blues.
Low Key Country is in the building. What's up, my brother?
Not too much, just trying to have a good time.
Okay, now listen, I just seen you perform. Now you're a younger person coming in this business, and it's Southern Soul. And for some reason, it seems like you got to have an old soul to be able to sing Southern Soul. Do you consider yourself having an old soul?
I do consider myself having a older soul. Really, what it comes from is wisdom from these people that just spoke, Miss Jody, Donnie Ray. Um, when you have an older soul, that means that you've been able to listen to older wisdom and become wise from what you're hearing. A lot of times with younger people, we think we know everything. Sometimes we think you know everything, but that's not really having an older soul. That's a soul that hasn't been matured yet. But if you listen to somebody who actually has lived a little bit more, gone through a little bit more things, that's how you get an older soul. You know what I mean? Because it's coming from an older soul. So I feel like I do, because again, I take the wisdom that Miss Jody and Donnie and any other artist that has lived things that I'm not able to say that I've lived yet, and take that into the whole. So yes,
So what is Southern Soul to you?
Southern Soul to me is quartet music at the liquor house. You know what I
Quartet music at the liquor house. Okay.
Yeah.
Explain that.
So I grew up in the church, and we used to have singings and everything. If you're from the country, you know what a singing is and everything like that. And we would have groups come in there, and they would give those feel good melodies to those songs, and really get the people going, because music speaks to the soul, And so as you're hearing this music, and it's about God at that particular time and everything like that, it resonates because they're touching your soul through the actual music. Now, Southern Soul is that same melodies, those same feels that you get where you boom, 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 dum, 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 dum. That right there.
Okay.
But now we just been drinking a little bit.
And I love it because I do notice in this music business that you guys do, you're always telling a story. You always and he used the word imagination, and it plays on your imagination of the story, and I love it. And you guys, look, keep doing your thing. Keep building your empire. Keep building your empire over there, Donnie. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are amazing and I love what you're doing. But before we leave, are you guys familiar with the KSal pound? The KSal pound. What? It brings blessings. Blessings. Are y'all ready? Y'all just follow my lead, okay? First thing, you gotta rub your hands together like this with a little bit of soul. With a little bit of southern east west soul. Then you wind it up. That's right. Bring it in. Let's hit it. And then you matrix. One more time. One more time, y'all. This your girl, KSal.
Miss Jody.
Low key country.
Hey, and I'm Donnie Ray. And I'm Donnie Ray.
And we're at the Southern Soul on the beach. It's your girl, KSal, and we are out.
Party, cause I wanna act or climb. You know, put LJ in the building, all drinks on me. Bartender, can you pour some of that Hennessy? I wanna see your booty roll all the way down to the floor. Don't let go, girl, I wanna see some more. It's been a long week, let's have a good time. I'm ready to party, drinking on the moon, let's get drunk.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. His real name is Darion, and we call him Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's affection, attention, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. The craziest thing was believing that your dad knew everything. So as a dad, you felt like you had to know everything. You had to get everything right. It's okay to make mistakes. Just do it from the right place. As long as it's coming from love, then, it kind of starts to work itself out. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job. I'll say my kid's pretty dope.
My baby's back from the West Coast.
Here are those pictures that you asked for your school project? First day of school, cute as a button.
So long ago.
Oh, here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here.
I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe. And it's the best way to protect that legacy.
Those beans smell heavenly.
Give Mom a little credit.
You know what? We should make an emergency communication plan. That way we're ready this year.
Oh,
Great idea.
At my dorm, we have emergency kits for earthquakes and wildfires, but I'm sure there's something more local I can send you with the link.
Okay.
Smart.
I'm coming to share with you guys.
Protect your legacy. Plan for natural disasters today. Visit ready.gov/plan.
Glad you didn't go anywhere. Welcome back to the KSal Show.
Oh, yeah, baby. Keeping it light with Craig Wright. Like that.
I'm not doing it because I'm trying to talk about on the plane, Craig.
No.
So we're not going to film nothing yet until you fess up and tell the truth.
It wasn't. No,
Craig.
it wasn't me. Never. No.
Seriously,
No.
Craig was on the plane.
Never. I didn't eat bananas. I didn't eat no fiber. It wasn't me. No, fiber make you do that, KSal. It was not me.
Okay,
no.
so Craig, let me tell y'all. Craig, myself, Tanya had to catch the plane. Triple threat.
It wasn't me.
We had a big event in Florida. Craig has never flown before.
I put my hands on the Declaration of Independence. It was not me. Never. Never.
You have to fess up and tell the truth.
Okay.
I'm sitting on one side.
Okay, KSal.
Tanya's
You want
sitting
the
on
truth?
the other. Yes.
You can't handle the truth. But since you want the truth, you getting it. It was me, y'all.
So what you do, Craig?
Y'all getting on my last nerve. I never flown a plane before in my life. And my wife and you, KSal, made me get on the flight. So I had to take and clear the air. Let me tell y'all what I did. She was sitting there like this, putting on makeup. And my wife on the other side of me, go ahead, KSal, what you gotta say? Well, Tanya, I'm in the middle of two nuts. I couldn't take it no more. I'm sorry, don't you fire me after this, because I need my paycheck. You
Go
still
ahead,
love me?
tell the
Okay,
truth,
let me
'cause I
finish telling you.
Go ahead.
Hey, so both of y'all face was sitting there looking straight, smiling. I said, it's time to change the expressions. I let out a deadly one. Yes, I did it.
I knew you did it on purpose.
And you, it looked like your eyebrows got the twitch and that left eye got the, My wife phone fogged up.
You know what?
I got you, KSal. I cleared the whole place. They went that way. I'm in the front. I laid back. They spraying bug spray. Yes. Oh, Lysol. Ain't nothing work. Just man the captain, KSal. Yes, I did it.
I knew you did it on purpose.
That's why you got asthma. That's why, man, you get asthma.
Straight dirty. This straight dirty. It's cruddy. That was just disrespectful.
I love you, KSal. All right, let's do the KSal, pal. Don't be mad. I gotta. Won't sit next to me again, but we keeping it light with Craig, right? We be right back at y'all.
Hey guys, Chef Jonte with the Food Market. Today we got something really special for you. We're cooking our crab cake sundae on the KSal Show.
You see certain things get reincarnated in your children. My daughter is very much inspired by my wife's artistic pursuits. So my daughter started making necklaces. She makes what we call affirmation fashion. I tell her every day that your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. And if there's anything better than being beautiful, it's being smart. And if there's anything better than being smart, it's being kind. And reaffirming that every day is our method of making sure her chin never drops. My dad wasn't around. And I remember riding a bike and falling off and cutting myself, and me never just wanting to get back on it. People ask, how your children learn how to ride a bike, and you didn't. I didn't teach them. I just created an environment where they taught themselves, and all I had to do was be there.
Hey, welcome back. Chef Jonte back at the Food Market on the KSal Show. About to cook up this crab cake sundae, so come follow me. So here we're gonna take our crab cake, drop it in the fryer, let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. In the meantime, we got some soups heating up. So this crab cake sundae features it's our Maryland crab soup and our cream of crab soup. So really, I mean, if you wanted to make this at home, you really could. If you, it takes the 2 soups, the crab cake, and then we garnish with some jumbo lump crab meat and fresh chive and Old Bay. But while this is heating up, so our Maryland crab's got bacon, it's got corn and potatoes, obviously jumbo lump crab meat, and then our cream of crab is very traditional, finished with some fresh sherry, just to brighten it up. Really ties in with the crab meat. And this is simple, guys. It's a really easy dish to throw together. Basically, what I like to do is start with the Maryland crab soup first. I'll show you here. So we're gonna start the bottom layer with this Maryland crab. Good ladle that in there. And then we're gonna throw our crab cake on top of that. And then just like the hot fudge on a sundae, instead we're gonna finish it with some, just like the hot fudge on a sundae, we're gonna finish with this Maryland crab on top. With the cream of crab on top, I'm sorry. And then from here is a nice simple garnish of jumbo lump crab meat. some Old Bay, and then some chive. That's it. That's our crab cake sundae from the food market. We have this on our lunch and dinner menu, so stop in anytime to grab it.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Okay, guys, and you know at the end of my show, I always want to talk about a word of wisdom. So this wonderful saying is coming from the wonderful, fabulous, genius Stevie Wonder. And it says, you can't base your life on other people's expectations. And I'm gonna say it again. You cannot base your life on other people's expectations. Because if you do, you're gonna fail. So if you do what you need to do and what you expect out of your life, not what other people expect from you, what you expect, then you will always soar, you will always do things, you will be happy, you will always do things you wanna do. But make sure you do it with love.